The McLaren Automotive CEO Michael Leiters joins us now for more. Michael, can you give us a little bit of insight as to what kind of quantities you'll be able to sell in the Middle East through your new platform here in Dubai?
Yeah, good morning, Yousef. Dubai and the region Middle East is very important for us. Today, it's only about 2% of our volume which we sell worldwide in this area. But we are believing strongly in the growth of this area. For us, it's a big potential. The customer base here is huge. They are very interested in supercars, in bespoke execution of supercars. And as you said, we have yesterday had the grand opening of our new dealership here in Dubai with Al Nawuda Group. This is our worldwide biggest McLaren dealership now, and we are very proud. We know we have the best partner to do this growth path now here in the Middle East region, and especially here in Dubai.
McLaren has been struggling with supply constraints, and some of it is specifically to the Artura hybrid model. What are your expectations for deliveries? What is the situation today? So
we are on a good path. We have taken several actions in our factory and with our supply base together to enhance this situation. It is important to say that this product is fantastic. The feedback from the media, from our customers, is super positive. This is a real supercar which is combining the best from the IC, the internal combustion technology, with the electrification, the battery technology, fantastic driving performance, super feel, super connected to the cars. We are very happy about our feedback with Artura, and especially this market will be very important also for the success of the Artura.
Okay. Michael, the recapitalization process has been on the way for a few months now, and I've been speaking to a few people, and there's a broader question as to why it's been dragging on for so long. What's the holdup?
So the recapitalization for us is a very important process for two reasons. The first one is that we want to simplify our capital structure, and the second one is that this is obviously also simplifying our governance and makes it easier to bring in new funding to the company to do the investments for our future. As you know, we have a quite complicated capital structure. Right now, we have 4 different kinds of equity, and it's crucial for us to simplify that and bring it to only one equity. We are working together with our shareholders. You mentioned Mumtalakat for that. That is very, very important, but it's a positive process. Legally not easy, a little bit complicated, but we are on a good way to do that, and we are very confident and positive that we can close this process shortly.
Every supercar brand has had the internal debate as to whether or not they should launch an SUV, and it usually starts with, oh, we're not the SUV kind of brand, and then, you know, a couple of years later, they're like, okay, we'll do an SUV. Oh, we'll do an SUV and do it really well. I'm wondering where you are with that today in terms of potential design, potential delivery.
Yeah, as you know from my pedigree, I don't have any problems about SUVs. But I have to say the first step for our company is that we have to focus on our core. Our core are supercars. We have to prepare our future for supercars, to find the right technology. We are pointing very heavily on hybrid technology, but there will be also, on the one hand side, the niche for internal combustion engines, which is for this region very positive. In the back, you see the 750, which has a big, huge positive response from our customer base, especially here in the GCC. So we are very positive on that. We are preparing also, we have started to think about how should an electric supercar look like. We think right now the technology is not ready for that. It will take until the end of the decade. So we are focusing on that. And then, if we are here in in good shape, we will also explore new segments and new opportunities for us. And SUV could be one of them.
I mean, speaking of new segments, Michael, I mean, from what we understand, you've been speaking to other potential partners to explore these other ideas. Can you confirm that you've been speaking to BMW, Hyundai, Geely, and Lucid about helping you out to kind of look beyond just the supercars? And where are those discussions?
So we can confirm any OEM who's speaking with us. This wouldn't be also fair with any possible and potential partner. We are open to have these discussions. For us, it's always important to consider 2 points. On the one hand side, we want to have a partner, if we go in a partnership, that allows us to maintain our DNA for our brand and for our product, which is always performance and which is accelerating experience for our customers. And the second is we have to find technological synergies. And these are the 2 things we have to consider. And then every partner can be an opportunity.
All right. Speaking of opportunity, we also need to talk about EVs and the timeline for that, because you've talked before about the need for the McLaren cars to continue to be agile, to continue to be light, which is a very different proposition from the Porsche Taycan, for example. When do you think you're going to hit that sweet spot where the weight is no longer an issue and you still can hang on to a range?
Yeah, you are totally right. Weight is super important. You need also the right range. If you go in electric and you push in a supercar, the battery technology so much, so it will take some time. I don't expect this technology ready for real supercars before the end of the decade. We don't want to do an electric car which weighs 2 tons and then have 2,000 horsepower. We have to come to the weight regions or areas where we are today, with 1,500 kilograms, and especially for a McLaren, weight is in the core of our brand. We can't afford to have a heavy car which is not nimble and the driver is not connected to the car when it goes to the curve or on a track. So this is crucial for us, not before the end of the decade.
Okay.